look like I'm going through a rough breakup
with my past self.
I wish I could show you the beautiful view of the sun shining down on my cold plunge bucket, but I can't because the freakazoids in my comments have a way of finding out where I live. So next time, when I have lifeguards and my dog isn't afraid of birds. That is not mold. I'm actually super cold. It's so windy.
I don't even feel like I'm suffering that much.
So it's Saturday. I haven't slept. No, it's Sunday. I'm in this era where I'm placing myself in these coordinates in time and space, intentionally and unintentionally, within patterns that really disrupt my circadian rhythm. Calling it a lock-in doesn't help, and I need to be a responsible adult who takes care of her health. It is 7 a.m. Sunday. The last time I slept was a Friday. But I watched 2 romantic movies last night and I called it a very productive, restful night / morning. It was 2 hours ago. So Saturday I worked till midnight and then I reset it. Okay, self-care. 2 romantic movies. I rented the movies on Prime. That's how dedicated I was to nourishing my heart, okay? This means something because everything I've done for the past month was just working. So I was like, I'm spending money on self-love.
And later they call me to thank me for teaching them what love is. And
I think I'm one of those guys.
you know, I want to kill them.
And I bought Before Sunrise and Before Sunset. I'm going to watch Before Midnight and complete the trilogy today. Beautiful philosophical romance, just like we love it. You know what I'm gonna do? It's 7 a.m. I'm not saying this to sound productive. I'm saying this to paint a picture of this stage of evolution I'm in. This is going to be looked back at, right? When I make it, when we get out of this mess, when I become who I want to become, when this crystallizes into some physical form, I'm going to look back at this and be like, oh, makes sense.
I want to thank me for believing in me.
This is how this works. I'm gonna have another stage to reference when I get a bit lost, right? But you know what I'm going to do now? I just had this vision. What if I bring my mic to the sauna? Because I haven't been to the gym in a week. You can call it a lock-in. I will call it a lockout. Let's do it today. Then go to the sauna, do the whole shebang there, like self-care, sauna, sweat, wash my hair, then sit and talk about philosophical concepts with a mic. Kind of want to sleep though. Let's take a quick nap before that. Yo chat, is this chic? They just turned this on. Let's go. Why does it stink, Loki? So I skipped the actual sauna because it's not hot enough yet. They just turned this on. It's like next to me. So I'm in the infrared one. It's not hot and I can use my phone here. Work. Did you know that Erykah Badu has a sauna literally next to her bed? Like a capsule. Am I just throwing random facts like that now? One moment. If someone steps foot into this room, I'm gonna end up with a new subscriber. And honestly, I've never not wanted a subscriber more than now. So, today's contemplation is gonna be about how I don't even have time to contemplate. This new era of my Liza verse ended up not erasing, but making me prioritize a more tangible, logical, rational, I would even say masculine part of me, which I'm not the biggest fan of in terms of it's not pleasant. It's not... It is enjoyable because suffering is enjoyable for some reason, Goggins gene, but it isn't aligned because it's not balanced. I'm still figuring out the equation for this to actually move through me instead of me discombobulating myself in it. Hope it makes sense. So yes, I've entered this new routine, a lot of new goals, completely different thinking patterns and strategies, new people. I speak to people who have completely different lives than what I'm used to, but are somewhere where I want to go. And I feel not the smartest in the room, and it's the best feeling ever. And I have so much to learn, and I feel blessed, and I feel challenged, and I barely sleep, and it's pressure. That's the update. Oh my god. Chill, Liza. We didn't ask for so much info for the start, but all of this is inspired by the fact that I noticed that if you don't speak to someone who is very, you know, you have those friends sometimes that you just resonate with so deeply, but you don't speak at all. Like you can literally not speak for a year, and then you click back just like, oh, what's up? And then you just spread your soul in essays, in DMs, right? That's what usually happens with my friends across different continents, and I'm so grateful because it's still rare to find those people, but if they are there, it's like, wow, I really just needed that checkpoint. Like sometimes they act like little checkpoints, like they check on you in the perfect moment of your life. So this happened like a few days ago. Shout out Jaden. If you remember vlogs from last year, I used to stream his songs, Hero's Journey. Apparently a new album is coming, so we're patiently waiting.
Cause I'ma touch a piece of the world, and that piece of the world gonna touch another piece of the world, and that person gonna touch another person, and that person gonna touch another person, and I'ma just be touching the world. Yeah.
But he checked on me, or I checked on, I don't remember. He was off Instagram for like 6 months. And if you know, you know, some things happened these past 6 months in my life. A lot of different things. At least 3 seasons of iCarly happened in that time. So I was like, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? And we just updated each other. But then I was like, wait, the last time we spoke, this was literally a different checkpoint. Like, you don't even really know what I'm doing. Like, let me just... And I sat there and I reflected. I love communicating with people overall, like even when I talk to my mom or even me speaking right now. I just love sharing words. And as I said, I watched Before Sunrise. What is the girl's name? She said, if God exists, it's not in me or in you. It's in those moments. It's in this space in between us. Literally. Think about it. I'm trying to communicate something to you in this moment of you trying to tune in your frequency, your filter of understanding, your unique perception of this reality. You're humbling yourself to this level of nothingness, to empathetically just perceive, to experience someone else's filter just for a glimpse, because you will never be able to actually do it. You just do it for no reason, no purpose, selflessly. Just to experience. And in this glimpse, in this little space, in this little whew, that is like a line of connection of trying to understand someone's expression, that's God. And it's so beautiful. It's almost like space is actually nothingness, because there's space in between atoms. Everything is actually empty. And that's God in that emptiness. That's why there's non-duality in this duality. It's actually all one, or actually nothing. Wow. Yeah, so I caught up with Jaden, and it's like usually this moment where it's even, sometimes I caught up with Zoo like that. Remember Zuja? We actually kind of don't talk anymore, which is sad. I should text her. But yeah, I just kind of check, like I saved my character in this moment, right? I was like expressing to him what I do, like literally to a new person, right? You know this manifestation practice when they tell you, call your friend and tell them what's up, like tell them about what's happening as if like it is happening already. That's a way to make your body like visualize it and produce those emotions to kind of save this chemical reaction, right? To have this experience already experienced somehow, at least. That's what I did, but not in like manifestational way, but like, whoa, I'm here. This is what's happening. I'm no longer that past Liza. But it also made me reflect for once, because I haven't had time to reflect, like to actually sit and ponder, right? I haven't recorded videos for long. So I was like, oh wow, okay, this is happening, this has happened. He knows me, from like that stage where like you low-key know me from that stage, so you don't even know me now, okay? I really like wasn't super consistent with the videos, and I, as you know, like every 7 business days, which is 7 normal days, because our time is expensive, we take advantage of the 24 hours, right? I just get reborn. Like every single week there's something new, there's a new cycle. This is gonna be a time lapse of how my hair is drying, but I wanted to talk about sacrifices, because what I told Jaden was like, wow, thank you for this like conversation. Just like, wow, I really like, this is a checkpoint. I'm like grateful that I'm able to reflect right now, because I haven't reflected for so long, and all I do is reflect. Like Liza is the reflection in a person. Like this is my job. I reflect. This is what I do. It's like the My Little Pony stickers on her ass, right? The one who had the apple was growing apples. The one who had the candy was like had a sweet tooth or whatever. Mine was reflection, and it's gone. I was just working and working and working, and I understood that this level of evolution I'm stepping into requires such selflessness. Not even selflessness. I need to erase my identity. All I know is reflecting and pondering, and this character trait or activity or normal neutral state of being, of always digging deep, being sensitive, nostalgic, empathetic, emotional, poetic. It's not like I have to forget about it or not be it or not act upon it or somehow erase it, but it is a sacrifice. It organically faded a little bit to make space for something rational and tangible, because that's what's required. It is like in nature, and me fighting against it because I miss it. Like my initial thought about it was like, I miss it. I miss it. I miss feeling. I miss living life. I miss life happening, you know? But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, it's like in nature. It's the same way as me saying I miss when my leaves were green, where I'm literally in this new stage of growing as a tree. Like I'm in the winter. You know, the branches are getting thicker. I need to be not green for a while. Like, bro, chill, you will be green. Just make sure no one cuts the damn tree, and you will be green when the summer comes. Actually, spring, not even that far away. Just be patient and keep thickening the, what's that word? The skin. I need that word right now. I'm actually not gonna relax until I remember cork. Is that the word? I actually can relax. I don't need that word. So that sacrifice came not even in a form of me usually thinking of sacrifice as, oh, I'm not gonna do all these things that I'm tempted to do. I'm not gonna hang out with all these people who are easier to hang out with, while actually they're more difficult, because I have to dumb myself down or mute parts of me that want to scream or be felt, and I have to ignore my needs in a way, my needs of being seen in a certain way. That was my sacrifice. Like, okay, switch up on the day once. I thought that was a sacrifice. No, it's a different level. Sacrifice everything you know about yourself and completely step into the abyss. I know it's poetic and cringe, but bro, you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I thought about recently? I watched this, actually, it was literally like a few hours ago when I was doom scrolling after watching these movies, like literally 4 a.m. at night, whatever. I saw the reel of the first prototype of a MacBook. It was still like a very cubicle type of thing, but they could bring it with them anywhere, like a bag. And it was like all plastic and also weird, like a little computer, like this huge thing, right? But it's portable. And it's just so cool because you see this guy, like, you know what I'm saying? In that moment, bro didn't know that that little cubicle plastic thing is going to evolve into something that's going to be in 90% of all buildings in the world at all times. He had no clue. He was just moving forward. He was just making strategic decisions, or even not strategic, sometimes unintentional. He was just doing something.
I popped one of my tires. Alhamdulillah. Deep belly breaths type morning or state of the day. I'm on 5 milligrams of ashwagandha. Brother. Well, the weather is beautiful at least.